we're here at Capitol Brewery. This is our Common Thread Brew Day. We're brewing a bière de garde today, which is a French ale style. Common Thread is a collaboration of some of Madison, Wisconsin and Greater Madison's best brewers. 10 different breweries represented in today's collaboration brew. How did it get started? Over a couple of beers, of course. Just Kirby Nelson, who was then from Capitol, and Rob Labriglio from Great Dane, and myself. We sort of got the idea of why couldn't we do something special for Madison Craft Beer Week? The fact that we all run different breweries and have different philosophies and different tastes, but that we've got a lot in common. So that's kind of the common thread that binds us is really loving beer and the process and the ingredients, and celebrating our fans is an important aspect as well. So this is really a big cheers to Madison and its brewing industry, its brewing culture, and the great people who make our work possible. So for today's bière de garde, Common Thread is using malt from South Shore, which is Ashland, Wisconsin. We've also got our specialty malts from Breeze Malting. They're in Chilton, Wisconsin. And our hops are from Gorse Valley in Mazomanie. So we're keeping everything local. We're using a sugar addition to this brew as well, but in lieu of cheap adjunct sugar, we're actually going to add local Wisconsin honey from Frank Holtzman. He's also in Mazomanie. It's really a collaboration brew that celebrates all Wisconsin has to offer and gives back to the state too. We're donating proceeds of Common Thread to the Wisconsin Brewers Guild. So many of us participant brewers are members, but also this will help to benefit small brewers like us statewide by giving to the organization that supports our causes and really sticks up for us.
We're gonna take our grain, that's what we got all stacked up right here. We're gonna put it in the hopper, then the auger is gonna transfer it all the way up into the mill, and the mill's gonna actually crack the grain open so that we can get at the starches inside there. And then it gets transferred from the mill up into the mash tun where it mixes with hot water so we can extract the sugars from there. And once that's done mashing, it gets transferred over into the lauter tun. There's a false bottom in there that's going to help leave behind all the grain and husk material so we can just get the sugar water out of there. The sugar water is going to get transferred into the boil kettle where we'll boil and add the hops, and from there it gets cooled down and sent into the fermenters. That's where we'll add the yeast, and it'll sit and ferment and condition and eventually end up with beer.